All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Wat Dhammakaya, London. And, well, it was a nice weather earlier. It was still a little bit cold, so please be careful. Taking care of your health. And today we're going to talk about healthy lifestyle. But what it's going to be like in the Buddhist practice, in a way that anyone can practice as well. Stay tuned after our meditation. But before we begin, is there anyone new to the meditation we practice here or the first time come to our temple? 1, 2, need some review, right? Don't worry, I'll make it easy. But for those who are already here, please give some time, all right? But if you have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask after our presentation. All right, so let me go back to my presentation a little bit. All right. Here we go. Okay. What we are practicing at our temple here is just only the introduction. For more information and further detail, you can also learn in the meditation retreat, which will be presenting after our session. All right. What I am to introduce right now are just only introduction, but it should be enough for you to start with. The meditation you are practicing here is called the middle way meditation, and we're gonna get to the middle way later on, after our meditation session too, in more detail. All right. The middle way meditation itself, standing on its foundation, which are relaxation and mindfulness. These two must always go together from the beginning until the end. So how do you know if you're relaxed? Well, your body will tell you when you sit. If you feel, I need to adjust, which is all right, you can adjust, okay? Just make sure it doesn't make noise that disturb people. You can make noise, but not too loud. But if you snore out loud, someone will get you up. Okay? So make sure you are relaxed and comfortable. Okay? One more thing that needs aside from relaxation is mindfulness. Mindfulness is at the very least you know that what you are doing, what you are feeling, what you are experiencing at the moment. Sometimes we might be falling asleep. My master used to say, if you're falling asleep, don't worry. The most important after that is when you wake up. But if you resist, like I did in the past, the rest of the meditation always struggle. But one time, I falling asleep all the way in the end. But after the meditation over, I feel so refreshed. Next time I come meditate, I won't fall asleep again. So either way, it has a pro and con. But at the very least, make sure you don't struggle. Because when you struggle yourself, what you're going to happen is that you will not gain anything but suffering. I mean, meditation is too long. Why is it going to be like this? This is something that you should not have. If you do, you will lose relaxation. So that's, if you're going to fall asleep, let's go all the way. But once you wake up, continue meditate. If the session is not over yet, that's good. There are two kinds of sleeping in meditation for those who are new. One, if you're falling asleep because of tired, these will quite a little bit longer. Some may be quite long. But those who are meditate because of losing their awareness, these will last more than 10 or 15 minutes. And when you wake up, continue meditation, you'll feel more refreshed and go better. So check yourself. All right? This is one thing that I like to share with my experience. However, when you maintain this relaxation and mindfulness, it must go in balance. Like this equation. The balance here is the thin line between mindfulness and relaxation. If you're having too much mindfulness over relaxation, you would feel comfortable. Something like, you can tell yourself when it's going to be over. How long have I meditated? One time when I meditate, oh, it's so good. Open my eyes. What? It's only 1 minute? What? It's less than 2 minutes? If it's like this, you struggle. Don't take it too hard. Just relax. Don't worry about the time. This is too much mindfulness. Or if you relaxing too much, you might fall asleep, like I mentioned earlier. Or having wandering thought like, well, I just have brownie. It's good. I'm going to go have some ice cream after this. If you have wandering thought like this, it's too much relaxation. You won't focus. So that's maintain the balance. And if you find the balance, you will be just, I would say, be content. Oh, I like to stay like this. And you will forget about the time. Even feeling like your body is transparent, but you leave only your awareness that you are here at the moment. This is a feeling that the balance has come in your meditation. All right? What to do then if you are losing your balance? Well, all you have to do is adjust. It's not wrong to adjust, all right? My master used to say, no matter the method we use to meditate, whichever way we practice, the principle is being comfortable and relaxed must go together. So keep that in mind. Meditation is simple, but sometimes too simple that we thought it too simple to achieve. But simple is better than difficult, right? So that's therefore, make sure you're comfortable and relaxed. Now, once you find this, oh, my bad, I just mentioned this earlier, all right? You can just adjust, no problem. But when you adjust, the mind and body is different. Maybe we need to emphasize for those who are new and regular here, that not mentioned by many teaching monks. When you adjust the body, if you feel comfortable, the body will feel light. But if you feel uncomfortable, it will tell you where you want to adjust. Okay? Your body will tell you. I don't need to tell you. Your body will tell you. Like, oh, my leg, oh, my back, oh, my arm, oh, my neck. It will tell you. All you have to do is adjust. If you feel scratch, have you ever had that? Oh, my leg, want to scratch. I don't want to move. If you struggle like that, you're not going to be happy throughout your meditation. If you're going to have to scratch it. All right, take it easy. Don't force yourself, right? I don't mind, but when you scratch, there are some trick. Leave some awareness, comfortable, then begin and resume. This way you won't lose your practice. But if you, right away, you're going to start over. So keep that in mind, okay? But what about the mind? This one is quite tricky. When your mind are losing focus or feeling uncomfortable. For those who are new, it's common. Struggle, thoughts coming in. If you have that, first protocol, open your eyes. Take a deep breath, make you feel the environment, feel the peace. Because when everyone very focused, it's very silent. Just moving your leg could make a whole noise in this hall. It's very silent. So therefore, when you find it, just absorb its peace and you feel settled down, not struggle anymore. Close your eye once again and you can continue. Because when our mind being forced to be still, it will be like a wild horse. It just struggle, keep running. But when it begins calm down and slow down, eventually it will be able to focus. So therefore, if you are not practiced quite often or not used to stillness, it will be quite struggle at first because it's not used to it. So take some time, take it easy, okay? Now, once you find the balance, what you have to do? Well, first method that I like to emphasize is what is called visualization. This is simple technique that using something that you are used to, easy for you to visualize, something that don't make you think or create emotion, like these pictures. A sun, a moon, a star, or the crystal ball, something round, bright and shine, easy to visualize. But if you like to use something else, make sure it must not create thought or emotion. Afraid of someone that you're missing, like your parents, your friends, your love. Well, not good. But if you are to use something, I will recommend something neutral, like a flower, like a glass of water, however you feel you want. But make sure no thought, no emotion. All right? This method will help you focus your mind inside your body. In meditation, it's best to focus the mind inside the body, because once the mind stays inside, we will be easier to control. But if it's outside, it will be quite difficult to control the mind when it's focusing outside. Therefore, it's recommended to focus the mind inside at the beginning, at any point you like. But if you used to meditation already, the best point to focus would be around your abdomen. That would be recommended. But if you feel, oh, my stomach is heavy and pain, that's too much attention, not good. So make sure you relax and feeling light. This can help you focus. Another way to help you focus is using mantra. Sometimes when you have thought, you use these to help you focus. The mantra we use in our temple here is Samma Arahang. It's an old ancient scripture, Pali language. It means the right path or the right place, the right focus to be away from trouble or help you purify yourself. That's the right path to purify the mind. That's what it meant. Or you can use your own mantra if you like, something like breathe in, breathe out, or peace in or peace out. However you feel comfortable to use, not required. But when I guide meditation, I learned from my master, and I'm used to this, so I will use this word. But feel free to use your own if you like. Okay? When you recite the mantra, no need to say it out loud. Repeat them in your mind would be better. And so, this is how we're going to practice. Last thing before we start, how do you know if you do it correctly? Here's the solution. Receiving happiness every time we meditate, even just for a moment, this is confirmation that we are practicing correctly. This happiness means you feel content. Even for just a split second, 1 minute is count. Or if you feel sabai, feel relaxed or good, that's good enough. This is what is meant by having the right or correct practice. Okay? All right. Everyone ready? Okay, we're just about to start then. All right. Make sure you relax. Don't force yourself too much. And don't worry if you're going to fall asleep. We got 2 staff here. Can wake you up. Okay? All right. So, therefore, let us begin our meditation. All right. Let us begin our meditation. Let's take it slowly by finding yourself sitting in a relaxed and comfortable position without any tension on your body. Then close your eyes slowly and gently, like you are about to fall asleep. Relax truly and scanning your whole body. Check and see if there are any tension that may arise. Your body will tell you. So all you have to do is adjust, then resume the meditation. Begin to relax from the top of your head. Relax down to forehead, eyebrows, loosen eyelids. No need to shut your eye too tight. If you feel that your eyelids are too heavy, reopen your eyes and close it down more gently. Continue further, making your face become soft and your head feeling light. Make you feel calm and peace inside. Continue on down to the neck and shoulder. Adjusting the back and body properly, free from the tension that may arise. Relax both of your arms down to the tip of your hands. Relax your abdomen, allowing yourself breathe in and breathe out easily. Making your whole body totally comfortable. Finding the right balance on yourself, your body, is very important in the beginning. Body and mind are connected. If the body is relaxed, soon the mind would follow. When you are done adjusting your body, continue on to adjust the mind. Empty your mind, putting down everything aside. And imagine that you are alone in this place, somewhere in the nature with an open space where the weather is nice and sunny outside. Make you feel free, calm and peaceful, suitable for inner peace. Then allow the mind, your awareness that been wandering outside the moment you wake up in the morning. coming back to yourself, your body. Bring it back slowly by take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Take a deep breath a few more times to adjust. Feel the presence of the mind inside your body. Gently rest the mind like a feather floating down, slowly moving down, and softly touch inside yourself, around your abdomen, or at any point that you feel just right to rest your mind. Maintain the relaxation, both body and mind, as you continue to observe the mind inside your body. Maintain the mind inside yourself. Sometimes our mind may wandering outside, but that's all right. We can always bring back our mind by lightly imagine the sun shine at the place where you rest your mind. Allow the sun to shine into the mind, feeling calm and peaceful as you continue to observe. Soon and gradually, the mind will finding inner peace. Remain calm and neutral in all experience. Should our mind begin to wander or thinking, let it be and let it go without following your thoughts. The mind like to think like a monkey. All you need to do is observe. Let it slowly calm down. If you like, you could recite the mantra in your mind, allowing yourself to find inner peace. And the mantra is Samma Arahang Samma อะระหัง Continue on. Recite the mantra in the mind until you finding yourself in a peace. All the mantra slowly fade away by itself. So let's take some time adjusting the mind and body so we may find inner peace together in this moment until the appropriate time. Stay still. Maintain the mind in the balance of mindfulness and relaxation. As our mind gradually come to a standstill, joy and peace would fill in the mind. Allow the mind to open to love freely without any condition. Sharing this feeling to everyone in this room and sharing this joy and peace from yourself to family and friends and everyone that you love. Starting from yourself, expand your feeling, reaching out to your home, your neighborhood, your town, your state, your country, eventually the whole world. May everyone and all beings free from all kinds of dangers and sufferings. May they all be happy. For those who are suffer, may they be happy. And for those who already happy, may they be happier. So spending last few moments, spread our love in kindness. Take a deep breath. Slowly breathing it out. Maintain the mind inside yourself and continue on after the meditation. So the mind will be within yourself at all times. And as the tradition, the monk would give a short blessing to end the meditation. So you may open your eyes after the blessing. Sappha Puttha Nupavena, Sappha Dhamma Nupavena, Sappha Sankha Nupavena, Sattha Soti, Bhavantu Te. May you all be with inner peace everywhere you go. Now slowly open your eyes. Welcome back, everyone. Hope it wasn't too long. Well, we meditate to be exact about 32 minutes. So, how do you feel? Let's check. Does anyone experience relaxed at the very least? Could you raise your hand, please? Okay. All right, good. I don't see anyone snoring, so I'm sure you don't fall asleep, right? Does anyone experience time fly by very fast or feeling like your body disappear? Could you raise your hand, please? Thank you. That's a good progress. Last but not least, anyone experience joy or happiness or brightness inside? Could you raise your hand? If you come to this part, at the very least you have this, well, you are on the right track and you are good to go. What everyone is missing is consistency. So if you can do that every day, 5 to 15 minutes, that's a good start. If you ask how long is the best, I would say 15 to 20. That's a good start. But even better, morning, evening. Even better, morning, afternoon, evening. And best, all time, 24 hours. Okay? So if you can do that much, you are good to go. Very, very good. But all in all, one thing that I would like to emphasize on meditation a little bit for us today is that meditation is universal, can be practiced disregard of how old or who you are, what you believe, it can be practiced. And best of all is, it can even do when you are open your eye as well. And thus today, I would like to give you a little bit of wisdom or tips to help you practice and maintain it, because meditation is all about training the mind. But if you don't take care of your body, well, how can the mind be still healthy? Because it's all go together. So today, healthy lifestyle as it is. If you have any questions or anything after the meditation, feel free to discuss. But not too late, okay? I have to get up very early tomorrow too, okay? All right, so let's take a look. Healthy lifestyle, okay? Let's start off with this Chinese philosophy that I came across on internet. It's quite interesting. It mentioned that, it may not be a good translation, but I'll try my best. The genuine wealth is to be healthy. But what does it mean by genuine wealth? Well, is in this quote is meant on this, well, external wealth and internal wealth. Okay, when we talk about this internal and external wealth, let's take a look at this one by one. Okay, the external wealth in here in this philosophy is meant by all the things that we can possess, whether it's car, money, house, all kind of material things. This is external wealth, so we don't need to talk about it too much. But the other one is what we try to emphasize today, which is internal wealth. It is more delicate and much more deeper into meaning than what we have brought it on today. Having about internal wealth is, in this philosophy, is mean having morality, wisdom, and mental concentration. Because when you have yourself with external wealth, but without this morality, wisdom, and mental concentration, you could make mistake and end up yourself in suffering while you make a living. Thus, internal wealth are also mean by having these three: morality, wisdom, and concentration. But aside from that, it also meant by being healthy, which go with the word that the Buddha mentioned, is like this. Being healthy is the greatest wealth. This is what the Buddha meant. Why? What is the greatest wealth? Well, imagine we are living our normal life. We hardly recognize as being healthy until, imagine this, when it was 2019, what happened that struck the whole world. Everyone was in panic and had to be staying home. So that's now they've seen the value of health. So what they do with vitamin C, eating healthy, sleeping healthy, all of these try to be healthy. Thus, come to this, back to this, when we have such great wealth, we just overlook being health. Therefore, it's meant by this that we must also have healthy body and healthy mind. I go quite quick today, but there are some stories I'd like to share with you. It is something that I came across. However, this person, I mentioned this before some time long ago, but it's good to refresh the memory. And also, it came from the person who is actually real life. So that's by the Buddha meant by happiness here. Being the greatest wealth is to be healthy, body and mind, because it allows us to find happiness. Happiness in Buddhism are not just like being rich, get whatever you like. But happiness in Buddhism is all about one's mind and feeling. As describing happiness in Buddhism is described like this, the feeling like this, that you just experience. Meditation is meant by having the mind that is cool, refreshed, and free. Free from what? From the thought that disturb your peace. Cool because you don't worry, you're not feeling anxiety. Refreshed because you feel just like you just recharge your power. This is the feeling, the happiness that one can experience. Okay? And that's only come through meditation, or if it's temporary, when you achieve something, success. Yes, something like that. There's happiness that one can experience. And that's come to the story that I like to mention today. It's quite quick today. Wow, I go very fast today. Anyway, is that, have you ever came across this guy, John D Rockefeller? Maybe the people at this time may have not heard of them. I don't neither. He was very, very famous. And he was alive before I even born. But one thing that need to be noted when I came across his biography, he was born in July 8, 1839 until May 1937. He was an oil industry business magnate and a philanthropist. During the time when he was alive, he was considered the richest person in the modern history. Until now, they said that right now Elon Musk is the most wealthiest man. If you look at Google or you can ask Siri or Alexa, it will tell you the richest person on the world is Elon Musk. But in the past, before Elon Musk, there were Bill Gates too, consider, and he's still richest person. It's said in here when compared to Bill Gates, according to when I came across this biography, Bill Gates was only 1/10 of his guy's wealth. Let's say if Bill Gates has $1 billion in his wealth, this guy has 10 times more than that. Okay, so that's how he is. But looking at him, having such a lot of wealth, I wonder what would happiness he has feeling like. One of the biography that came across in here was that one time he been doing shipping business across the ocean, and he found that paying insurance cover for the ship or cargo that he's shipping on his transport is about 10,000 or 100,000, I'm not sure. It's not much, which is like dust on his, the cargo that he shipped is about $6 million. And paying for insurance is about 100,000 or 10,000, I'm not sure about the cost. And he feel like such a waste. Oh, by the way, he is also considered very, very stingy too. Okay, very, very stingy. And he found it's such a waste. Why? It's just going to be a few weeks until it's arrived at destination. Nah, I'm not going to pay for that. As the ship sailed into the ocean, the news come that there is a storm where the ship is heading. He couldn't eat, he couldn't sleep. $6 million going to be go away for 2 or 3 days. The ship already sailed, but he just couldn't let it go because of this. Until his secretary felt that, he must do something. So he said, "Boss, what's the matter? Why don't you look happy?" He said, "Oh, I'm worried about the ship that sailed. There's going to be a storm." "All right, let me take care of it. I will go to the insurance company to cover the cost." "Can you do that?" "Well, actually, for your information, they won't allow you to, put sign in for the insurance when the ship sailed. It has to be done before the ship sailed." But with the connection that his secretary has, finally the insurance company willing to, but with some extra cost, but it's not much, just only a pick up dust and his income, just only 100,000, but he wastes, if it's going to cost, it's 6 million. So he said, "Boss, I got it. I got insurance." At that night, he was so happy. He's sleeping soundly, very, very good. But when the next morning come, the news reached him. The ship had passed the storm safely. Now he was like, "Oh, my money for the insurance." So much for the worry. He having his life like this, worry about the loss, just want to be gained, and very, very stingy. Until one day in his life, he have a depression. Yes, of course, worry about this such well, When he have depressions, such suffer to the point that he couldn't even move his body. At that moment, he realized something on his dying bed. He couldn't eat for a long time, almost 7 days. He couldn't drink neither. He just so suffer. His body couldn't even move. At that moment, he began to think, when he lives such wealth like this, even he has such much wealth, it cannot help. Then he realized, if I have another second chance, I would use this wealth to help others for the better good. When his mind thinks for the benefit of others, not about himself, want to share, it allows him last breath. And from the body that cannot move, he able to move a little bit. So he begin to eat, drink to gain his health back. It took him a while, but after he gained his health back, he started what is called now Rockefeller Foundation in 1913, as you can see, just a little bit before he passed away. And thus, come to the point now, if you have all the wealth, we spend our time, our life, struggle to make a living. But when we have a lot of money, we forget to look back, taking care of our health, body, and mind. Soon too, all this wealth will not be benefit to us, and we just gonna waste the time. Therefore, please don't spend too much time looking for wealth, but taking care of body and mind as well. Just like this guy, John D Rockefeller. And so, I'd like to leave you with the words today. Having great wealth, do remember to stay healthy, to spend it, because without good health, it would be difficult to find happiness. All right? If you agree, please follow. All right? But the questions still remain. Normally, I would end at this, but look at your face. Yeah, I want more, right? So, well, here, how to take care of your health according to Buddha's teaching. Don't worry, you can try to, it's free, all right? There are 5 principles to take care of health. Simply, you all know how to eat healthy, vitamin C, whatever it is. I'm not going to talk about that, okay? There are 5 principles simply. Number 1, well, let's go with a little bit of technical term. Sappayakari, which means do what one feels comfortable. Living in the middle path, which I mentioned earlier, we're going to get back to that. According to my master, when people talk about middle way, not too loose, not too tight, living in the middle. Understand on this path. But how? That's the question. When you practice meditation, only then you will find middle path. How? The middle path that's mean in here is your feeling. If you feel comfortable, you don't feel struggle, you don't feel unhappy, you feel good. And at the same time, you don't disturb other people. You don't make other people suffer. The middle path is achieved. But if you do something, you may be happy. But if they don't like it, not the middle path, because soon it's going to come back to cause us more suffering. But if we're happy, we don't hurt others, they're happy too. The middle path can be achieved. One feel comfortable. Okay? So let's say when you go, as for the monk, for example, we go for arms round. We don't ask much, just enough for the meal. So people, when they go see the monk, in the past, when monks go for alms round, they have alms bowl. If you know what it looks like, it's in the back. It's on the pillar over there, the alms bowl. In the past, when people are giving food to the monk, they don't give like a whole meal. One monk, they don't have only just one monk, they have like a lot. So when monks go for alms round, some house, they can afford only 1 spoon. So they take only 1 spoon to share. But collecting from every house, let's say go for 10 houses, that's a whole meal already. So therefore, that's enough. This is something that you can learn. Not too much, not too less. Sappayakari. Second, Sappaya mattanyu, which means when you are being comfortable, always being moderate. When the monk having enough, they would cover their bowl and walk off to the track or back to where they came from. They would not continue to collect until the bowl is full and keep it for the next meal. Not like that. Okay? So that's be moderate in consumption, whether the food, what you own, what you use. Number 3, Parinabochi, which eat Parinata bochi, which means eat easy digestible food. Yes, KFC, nice, make sure it's easy and easy digest. But if it's not good for your stomach, make sure eat in a way that your body feel comfortable. If you're eating it and you have a bad stomach, that's not good for your body, so not try it. So that's, you have to research on it, because each of us are not the same. That's, now you can see your feeling, how you eat. Number 4, Kalachari, which means managing time well. Do not take too much time in doing something. That's therefore, when you're gonna do something, not for yourself, but others as well, remember, not too much time. If you take it too easy, it may not be benefit, because you're living a life, everyone has 24 hours. But in these 24 hours, you can make much more for yourself. So that you must manage your time well. Some people come and ask me, oh, I love to meditate very much, but I just couldn't find the time. I have the same thing before I ordained, and why I was become a monk too. Until one day, my friend told me, if you like meditate, you will find the time. You won't find excuse. At first, I didn't know much, but when I begin to find myself experience, I come to the conclusion, those who will continue to meditate without any excuse and remain consistency came from 2 reasons. Number 1, they have good meditation experience at least once, and they want to get back to that experience again. Number 2, they understand how much benefit one can gain from practice meditation. Too hard. If they have this, they will not skipping. For those who are regular, my master said, by practice meditation for just a little bit, the energy, the positive energy that you can get from meditation are much more than building the temple like this. That's the power of the positive energy one gains from the mind that finds stillness. So therefore, managing time well, okay? And you will find yourself a good start for consistency. Number 5, last but not least, everyone. Brahmachari, which means practicing celibacy or not being too occupied with sexual conduct or sensual pleasure. Some may say, what it has to do with meditation? What it has to do with good health? Well, if you have a family life, it is part of life like that. But you don't have to do that every day. In Buddhism, they have like once a week, one day, stop this. Why? If your mind are preoccupied with such activity, when you meditate, all those pictures will only repeat it and allow yourself to be focused, unable to focus. Practice celibacy is part of taking care of healthy mind as well. And therefore, everyone, these are the 5 principles. Take care of health that the Buddha suggests for good, healthy body and mind. All right, everyone. And that is that. Now, it's time before we're going to end. Allow me to sell my stuff. Oh, last word for today. Okay? Health is a foundation of happiness in life and a sacred thing much like miracle. Thus, being healthy brings more achievements. One can be joyful because he is healthy. So hope everyone stay healthy, stay strong, practice meditation every day, okay? And so here, for those who are at home on Saturday, I have my DMEU session the same time in the evening. If you don't feel like going outside, it's such a sunny day outside, come meditate with me on Zoom. For more information, you can check on the board, okay? Where to get Zoom, all right? I will teach on this Saturday. And next, if you are looking for meditation retreat, here come the meditationsurvey.com. We have this for those who are looking for peaceful long weekend meditation, July 8 to July 10, 2022. It's upcoming weekend. So join us if you want to meditate longer. But a little bit of tip. Sometimes you meditate at home "Ooh, my bedroom is just right next to where I just sit. Maybe I should meditate, sleeping before I come to meditate." If you have that such distraction, maybe you want a better place, not with the community or with a group that away from place that away from where you stay. Maybe better suitable for that. All right, and this is my activities that I teach online. That's anyone interested is already on the board, or maybe not a new one, but anyway, this is where you can connect. I teach on Zoom, YouTube, and also Clubhouse, Facebook as well. This is my activity for my daily course on summer. Actually, I teach every day, but in summer, it seems like people like to enjoy things outside. So me too, I want to go outside too. Therefore, I decrease my little bit schedule for adjusting for the time activity, right? And so if you are in a clubhouse, this is what I teach at the clubhouse. I also teach in the clubhouse. Here you can check it on Inner Peace Club, okay? And last but not least, this is my YouTube. For those who are looking for a collection of video meditation practice, you can also using my YouTube channel as well. And we also have my gem, but I didn't do that anymore because it's too much. I have too many files to update. I don't have time, so I just go with the YouTube only for the time being. And so that's all my stuff I like to sell. Thank you very much for your time. Before we end today, we got about 3 minutes. Anyone has question? Am I going too fast? All right, good. Okay, everyone, thank you very much for your time, and I hope you enjoy your self-practice meditation regularly. I hope to see you again sometime in the future. If you get bored, come back every Tuesday and Thursday night. Thank you. The floor is yours.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Questions you'd like to ask, this is private, just ask as you're very welcome to do so. Maybe together, pay respect to our teaching on I am 3 times now.
May the good deed that you had done together through the practice of meditation allow yourself to be happy, free from all kinds of danger and obstacle. Whenever you have chance to practice meditation again, may you find inner peace swiftly without delay.